Getting a Luxembourgish visa involves several steps and requirements. Here's a detailed breakdown. Hi there, gang. So Govi Moti and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming through to my channel, I'd like to say thank you so much for coming through. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you're a regular digger sabi, welcome back. As you can tell from the title of this video, today we're going to be talking about how you can get a Luxembourgish visa. The first thing that you need to do is to determine the type of visa that you need based on your purpose of travel. Common types of visas for Luxembourg include tourist visa, business visa, student visa, and family reunion visas. Long-term or short-term visas. This is very important because the requirements may differ with regards to what exactly you need your visa for. Secondly, check the visa requirements. Visit the website of the Embassy or Consulate of Luxembourg in your country or website of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Luxembourg to check the specific requirements for the type of visa that you're applying for. Requirements may vary depending on your nationality and the purpose of your visit. Number 3, complete the visa application form. Download the visa application form from the website of the Embassy or Consulate of Luxembourg. Fill out the form completely and accurately, providing all required information. Number 4, gather required documents. Collect all the required documents to support your visa application. Common documents may include passport. Ensure that you have a valid passport for at least 3 months beyond the intended period of stay in Luxembourg and has at least 2 blank pages for visa stamps. Passport-sized photos. Follow the specifications provided by the embassy or consulate. Proof of accommodation such as a hotel reservation or a letter of invitation from a host in Luxembourg. Travel itinerary. Include the flight reservations or details of your travel plan. Proof of financial means such as bank statements, sponsorship letter, proof of employment. Health insurance. Proof of travel health insurance covering the duration of your stay in Luxembourg. Purpose-specific documents. Depending on the purpose of your visit, you would need an invitation letter for business visits, acceptance letter for study visa, etc. Number 5, schedule an appointment. Some embassies or consulates require applicants to schedule an appointment to submit their visa application and supporting documents. Check the embassy's website for appointment booking procedures. Number 6, submit visa application. Attend your appointment at the embassy or consulate of Luxembourg on the scheduled date and time. Submit your visa application form and all required documents. Pay the visa application fee if applicable. Number 7, biometric data collection. In some cases, you may be required to provide biometric data, fingerprints, and a digital photograph, especially if this is your first time traveling to a Schengen country as part of the visa application process. This is usually done at the embassy or consulate during your appointment. Number 8, waiting for processing. After submitting your visa application and supporting documents, wait for the embassy or consulate to process your application. Processing time may vary depending on the type of visa you're applying for and the volume of applications. Number 9, receive a visa decision. Once your visa application has been processed, you will receive a decision on your visa application. If approved, your passport with the visa will be returned to you. If denied, you'll be informed of the reasons of denial. Number 10, travel to Luxembourg. If your visa application is approved, you can travel to Luxembourg within the validity period of your visa. Ensure you comply with the conditions and restrictions associated with your visa. It's important that you start your visa application process well in advance of your planned travel dates to allow sufficient processing time. Additionally, always check the latest visa requirements and procedures on the official website or embassy or consulate of Luxembourg in your country. So now I'm going to talk about applying for Luxembourgish visa from Africa. This is a bit different because not all Luxembourgish embassies actively carry out visa requirements and visa processing procedures. So let's say you're from Zimbabwe, you would need to go to South Africa. If you're from Zambia, you have to go to South Africa and use a platform called TLS Contact. It's found in Johannesburg, in Durban, or Cape Town. If you're from Nigeria, you can find TLS Contact in Nigeria, there's TLS Contact in Ghana, in Cameroon. Basically, you can check on the TLS Contact website to find where you can find TLS Contact, and they will help you process your visa based off Belgium Embassy. So they represent the Belgium Embassy, and under Belgium Embassy, they provide services for visas to go to Luxembourg. For you to get a Luxembourgish visa, you need to get an authorization to stay. So that means if you're going for work, if you're going for school, if you're going for work or school, business purposes, you need to get a power of attorney person to represent you and submit your documents on your behalf. Once you have that authorization to stay, it's now valid for you to apply for the visa. Okay, but we'll get into that. First of all, you should visit the TLS Contact website. Go to the TLS Contact website specific to your country. TLS Contact is the official external service provider for visa applications to embassies or consulates of Luxembourg in many countries. You can find the website by searching TLS Contact plus your country online. This will give you the specific information that you need and the specific TLS contact that processes visas from Africa. Could be other places as well, but I'm going to speak from experience of Africa. Secondly, on the website, you select the visa type. Choose the type of visa you need based on the purpose of your travel, such as tourist, business, study, or family reunion visa. But as I said, before you do this, you need the authorization to stay letter, all right? Especially if it's for school, business, work. You need authorization letter to stay. That's basically the Luxembourg government giving you authorization to stay in their country. Now what you need is a travel visa to go to their country. So with the authorization to stay letter, I will also share with you information that you need for that. Number 3, register an account. If you're a first-time user, you may need to register an account on the TLS Contact website, provide your personal details, and create a username and password. Number 4, fill out the visa application form. Complete the visa application form, provide all required information accurately, and upload all or any necessary documents that are supporting your purpose of visit as instructed. Number 5, book an appointment. Once you have completed the visa application form and uploaded all the required documents, you will need to schedule an appointment to submit your application and biometric data, fingerprints, and a digital photograph at the TLS Visa Application Center. With this appointment date booking, you can pay for an earlier date or you can schedule for the available dates that they're giving you on the website, which is normally like further down, a month later, because people have already booked. So if you want an earlier date, you have to pay a fee. Number 6, pay the visa fee. Pay the visa application fee online using the payment methods accepted by TLS Contact. The fee amount and payment instructions will be provided on the website. Number 7, attend the appointment. On the scheduled date and time of your appointment, go to the TLS Contact Visa Application Center. Bring a printed copy of your appointment confirmation and all required documents. Number 8, submit your application. At the Visa Application Center, submit your completed visa application form, supporting documents, and biometric data. A staff member will review your application and collect your biometric information. So once you have the authorization letter to stay, most of the documents that you would have needed to submit in order for you to get your visa, including proof of funds, proof of accommodation, etc., you have already submitted them for your authorization letter to stay. So the most important thing at this point is your authorization letter to stay, amongst other documents that they may say you need to bring, maybe like your enrollment letter, proof of accommodation, but not as many documents as you would have needed in the beginning with regards to your actual visa application process. It's lesser document because already the government of Luxembourg has approved your authorization to stay. So TLS is just providing the service that would allow you to travel to Luxembourg. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Number 8 is to submit your application at the visa application status. Number 9, track your application. After submitting your application, you can track the status of your visa application online using the reference number provided to you during the application process. You will receive updates on the progress of your application and will be notified when a decision has been made. Number 10, receive passport and visa. So there are several options how you can do this. If you are in a foreign country and you are not from South Africa, you are not from Nigeria, but you're using the TLS contact in those designated countries, you can opt to get a visa, a passport back option. That means you can go on your date of appointment, book your appointment, submit your documents, do your biometrics, and then you will come back to your country the next day. And then when you get back to your country, you need to ship back your passport using DHL to that country, to the address that they'll give you with the reference of the person who served you. So you need to get the name of the person, the staff member who dealt with your visa application case. And then you send back your passport to them. Then when your visa is out, they will ship it directly to your house. Okay, so you don't actually have to spend, let's say it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks waiting for your visa and your passport in a foreign land. You don't have to. You can actually choose that option. Or if you do want to, you still can. But it's all up to you ultimately. All right. So you receive your passport and visa. Once your visa application has been processed, TLS Contact will return your passport to you via courier or from the collection Visa Application Center. If your visa application is approved, your passport will contain a visa sticker allowing you to travel to Luxembourg within the validity period of the visa. It's important to follow instructions provided by TLS carefully and to submit all required documents to avoid delays and complications in visa application processes. The good thing about TLS is that it can even help you with the application process, not necessarily in what exactly to do, but how to fill out the form, which documents are relevant, etc. They're very, very helpful. Obviously, it comes at a fee because this is their job, but I think TLS Contact is a beautiful and smart way to get your visa. So now I'm going to talk about the authorization letter to stay. Authorization to stay letter. To obtain an authorization to stay letter from Luxembourg for your travel visa, commonly known as a Schengen visa, there are several important things that you need to know. The first thing is the purpose of your travel. You must have a clear purpose for your visit to Luxembourg, such as tourism, business, family visit, or attending a conference or event. Also, it could be for school. Number 2, duration of your stay. The authorization to stay letter specifies the duration of your intended stay in Luxembourg. Ensure that your travel plans align with the dates specified in the letter. Number 3, invitation letter. If you are visiting friends or family in Luxembourg, you may need an invitation letter from your host. The letter should include the host contact information, details of your relationship with the host, the purpose and duration of your visit, a statement of responsibility for your accommodation and financial support during your stay. This can also come in the form of an invitation letter for a business conference, invitation letter for a seminar, invitation letter for school, that's an acceptance letter, invitation letter for work, that's an employment letter. Number 4, hotel reservation. If you're staying in a hotel or accommodation in Luxembourg, you may need to provide a hotel reservation or booking confirmation as part of your visa application. This information is also needed for your authorization letter to stay. Number 5, financial means. You will need to demonstrate that you have sufficient financial means to cover the cost of your stay in Luxembourg, including accommodation, meals, transportation, and other expenses. This could include bank statements, proof of employment, or sponsorship letters. Number 6, travel insurance. It is advisable to have travel health insurance covering medical expenses, emergency medical evacuation, and repatriation for the duration of your stay in Luxembourg. Some visa applications may require proof of travel insurance coverage. For Luxembourg, you definitely need health insurance to be able to get your authorization letter to stay, and also for your visa application. Number 7, visa application process. The authorization to stay letter is typically obtained as part of the Schengen visa application process. You will need to apply for a visa through the embassy or consulate of Luxembourg in your country, or as I said, through TLS Contact, through a visa application center authorized by the embassy or consulate. In this regard, it is TLS Contact. Number 8, required documents. In addition to the authorization to stay letter, you will need to submit other required documents as part of your visa application, such as a completed visa application form, passport size photo, passport with sufficient validity, travel itinerary, proof of accommodation, proof of financial means, and other documents that may have been specified by the embassy or consulate. Number 9, processing time. Visa processing time varies and depends according to which embassy or consulate you use and the volume of applications. It is advisable to apply for your visa well in advance of your planned travel dates to allow the sufficient time for processing. Number 10, visa fees. There will be a visa application fee associated with applying for a Schengen visa. Check the website of the embassy or consulate of Luxembourg for the current visa fees and accepted methods of payment. It's essentially important for you to be careful when you are reviewing the visa requirements and instructions provided by the embassy or consulate of Luxembourg to ensure that you submit a completed and accurate visa application to avoid delays or rejection. Also, do not lie, do not forge documents, just be honest and put your documents together. You will definitely find favor if you have your things together without questions. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching my video. This brings me to the end of it. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. If you have any other comments, questions, please let me know in the comment sections and I'll get back to you. I hope this video was informative and I'll see you in my next upload. God bless you. Bye.